That hurts. Hand speed difference should be immediately apparent as it was on the first of the ring. That will make it significantly different than the last time when Margarito.
Definitely Miguel Cotto has a technical advantage. He's got better hand speed, better later on. It's definitely got to be with Margarito because he,
for a while at least, distort their view of what's going on.
A lot of pressure on the shield. And Margarito just slow up with it.
But build, pressure, risk a little bit.
Their view of the fight, Cotto had the advantages in round one. And that is.
No,
does it lack impact?
Well, he had a serious operation.
Touch the ropes. That's very important.
He's fighting a
Perry.
And so far, Cotto still gives forward momentum.
Cotto's not as quick as Shane Mo. That's the closest. The insults start to fly. There's a lot of hyperbole there. 1, 2, 3.
On Cotto to lock him up when he gets a little too aggressive. Mark
starts cutting off. The ropes, but he got away, and now he scores twice more with a left and a right. And Margarito's right eye is already showing blood. That Manny Pacquiao beat to a bloody pulp, the eye which was operated by his eye.
And now as though he doesn't have the same fear of Margarito's punches in there.
It's Margarito who's against the ropes, but fighting off the ropes. And that's what Diaz wanted Cotto to do. Cotto blocking those shots.
How are you feeling? How's the eye? Good? Good.
How do you have it through 3?
Look at you, 3-0, 30-20. So he's got to do is take a step to the right, and he's got to cut off.
Where he develops a couple of notes. Steve Smoger consulting with doctors throughout the fight, and the New York State Athletic Commission has reported.
You see, Cotto just
now
did
Margarito.
something he didn't do in the first fight.
pretty much along the same pattern of the first fight to me. For the most part, together
Are having the same effect on Cotto as they did in the first fight, and Cotto
hammered Tony Margarito, functionally blind in the right eye.
And Margarito defiantly earlier in the fight.
full vision out of that right eye.
Why do you say that, Emmanuel?
I'm looking through 12 rounds at this pace.
That had such devastating effects, especially late in the fight. Cotto doing a lot of moving this round.
This is something he never did in the first fight. Yelling is to try to land the combination.
Just look at the speed at which.
That hurts.
See from that last replay, it sure looked like Margarito couldn't sort Margarito uppercuts on the inside.
2 more shots to Margarito's right eye.
Why doesn't Cotto go to Margarito's body, Emmanuel? He doesn't want to.
But definitely it's closing the gap now as the fight moves into the second half.
Another left hook to the eye.
Cuts, but for the most part, he swells very easy. And his facial tissues also.
Margarito moments ago landed 2 devastating body punches.
He's hitting and he goes.
Look at you, 59-55, 5 rounds to 1. Meet the shots. Antonio Margarito, just like Emmanuel said.
On the night.
Left uppercut.
Best shot of the night for Margarito.
Great right hands.
Good left by Cotto.
Further on down the round, about 2 or 3 more rounds like this. He needs to be physical every chance he gets.
That's the big miss.
Start at the bottom, Tony.
See, for the first time, Margarito started to land some effective blows with nice.
50%. Margarito 18 out of 79, 23%. Look.
But Mosley, because he was fighting more aggressive.
Mosley with considerably quicker hands than Cotto. A much more. Been able to find Cotto this round.
No, it's only landed just.
Cotto hits Margarito in the right eye again. Hook and a right hand over the top while Cotto is digging to his body. Although the geography of the fight is very similar to the first.
And you go behind them.
Now they're going to fight. The doctor allowed Margarito to keep going forward.
Directions. Margarito cannot get a stationary target to punch at.
He never stops coming.
No.
Body shot and a left hook upstairs.
Cotto said, no, I'm not. And that's...
Margarito cannot punch that effective with short punches as compared to Miguel.
Another rip.
leverage to push Margarito back.
A brilliant tactic. Cotto and another left hook. He's fighting a far different fight now.
Doctor, you stopping it?
It's a... Indeed. We'll check later to see what the scorecards were, but let's...
All the crowd here, thanks a lot. I love you.